Okay. All right. So if anybody that's subscribed or following and stuff uh, on Twitch and all that, if you're wondering why your boy hasn't been streaming, a lot of it has to do with this. So I decided to bring y'all downstairs instead of having y'all on a tripod. But we definitely need to discuss the disgusting Erica Kirk. Okay, so we're gonna view this together.
Not man's idea. Nobody does what we do at Turning Point USA, but it starts with all of you. This is about saving Western civilization.
Sadly, we just started getting word just a couple of moments ago that Charlie Kirk has been shot.
This fake ass,
around the world like a battle cry.
tight leather pants
This
wearing.
is a very, very special speaker. She is my hero and the love of my life. Join me in welcoming Erica Kirk.
Okay, we're gonna pause it right there. Oh man, if we could hold on, let's see if they go back. Okay, first things first. Okay, when you're acting, you have to have you have to show what you're trying to act, right? You understand? You hear the music in the background. This is at the live event here. Okay, so this is the second time. Second time she's done this exact same song and dance. So when you're an actor and you're acting, you have to perpetuate or insinuate what you're trying to get across. Like somebody that's like running late, they have to be like, "Oh God, I'm running late. I'm running late. I'm running late." Right? If they're acting, right? So I forget exactly the word they use. They have to make it to where everybody can see that they're late, right? So this chick, Smith that ad, this chick right here, okay? Oh, tight leather pants wearing bullshit ass actor right here. With no pictures of being pregnant, no pictures of nothing to validate anything other than she was part of Romanian Angels and she did get kicked out. Her ministry got kicked out of Romania because of the amounts of children that had went missing. That's one. Okay. Secondly, she was at a pageant that was conveniently made by Trump, correct? So we have that. What's up, Bub or Bub? Sorry for butchering your name. So we have that. So we do know that she was in a pageant that Trump ran. She also won said pageant. So we do know that for a fact. And we also do know for a fact, no guessing game here, that Trump put her in front of Charlie to get hired. And that interview, because she's such a great actor, that interview got her the job, or I guess you could call it just the relationship with Charlie Kirk to infiltrate his life. Charlie Kirk was really truly living the Truman Show. Okay, if y'all ain't never seen the Truman Show, stars Jim Carrey. Sorry, I don't know why my hand's shaking so bad. I'm scared. Scared that they gonna take me out, man. All right, so I'm just tired of the bullshit because it's very simple. Okay, she has to tell us with her positioning and everything that she's hurt right now, right? So this is the second time they did this, and they want you to believe that she is like just totally tore up about the situation. And they play this music behind her, and then whenever it starts getting at a higher pitch, It's just like when the movie comes on and they're dun dun dun, right? She'll look up. Watch. Here we go. Oh, the music already stopped.
One movement surged through college campuses all across the country. What started off as a small group of conservative debaters turned into one of the most influential organizations in American politics, Turning Point USA. And the man behind it, Charlie Kirk. Charlie's star grew, but his mission stayed the same: empower young Americans to embrace faith, freedom, and family, and open debate.
Open debate.
Everything changed on September 10th.
So we know that Charlie Kirk once told us that you should always go with your gut feeling. Man, they are for real about these ads, boy. All right, so our gut feeling tells us it's famous. What is that? Melvin. It tells us that this guy right here was like a truth teller, right? He was somebody that people would listen to, right? He was worth listening to. He had enough knowledge behind him that you could pretty much trust what he was saying, correct? So Erica was never a part of this whole ordeal, right? She wasn't, I think once she did an interview with Charlie, and that interview would show you a lot too, that he was actually living the Truman Show. She was just love bombing the fuck out of him. So there's that. Okay, let's go back to the...
Charlie's death was a turning point for the country. We all remember where we were.
I'm gonna turn it up for you.
Found out Charlie died. And we remember how he felt. Sickened. And then resolute. Charlie's gone, but his mission is far from over. Today, the new chapter begins, and his widow Erica is taking the reins. Fox was lucky enough to get unprecedented access behind.
Okay, so first and foremost, let's look at this fucking deceiving ass motherfucking person here. That does not look like a distraught widow, bro. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm investigating Erica. It doesn't need no investigation. It's already there. Hold on, I gotta take off this Columbia jacket real quick. It's hot in there, mother. I'm sweating. This really got me worried. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because I quit doing any streaming or gaming or anything like that and just have been submerged with this and Candace Owens. All right. So that don't look like a woman. She got a smile on her face, dressed real bright, real, it's okay. We're going to leave it at that. Let's get back to it.
With Erica and the whole Turning Point team. They're picking up the torch and carrying a movement that Charlie created. And from here, it's only getting bigger. But to understand how we got here, we have to go back to how it all started. And that's where we begin. My exclusive sit-down interview with Erica Kirk.
That grieving fit. Yeah, for sure. She ain't a baddie. What up, Salt Square? Hey, bro, I went and checked you up, bro. You got a lot of damn subscribers, sir. Damn.
Or say it. He was the love of my life, still is.
Okay.
Phenomenal father.
All right.
Incredible man.
Before we get this really started, I want y'all to pay attention to the way that she'll, like, she snaps to it, bro. She is an actor, bro. This is real facts. She has the acting degree. She has 2 masters. The bitch is like an operative. She's not a fucking person, bro. I'm just putting that out there.
Very loyal.
And we'll turn this around so that way y'all can.
Dry sense of humor. He built something so incredible, and he was a bridge in our country, meaning he had the gift of communication. He could talk to the younger generations. He could talk to a donor group.
Okay,
He could
I
talk
gotta pull up
to
this, my bad.
the President of the United States.
Charlie and Erica first met through their mutual friend, the now COO of Turning Point, Tyler Boyer. Erica, a college athlete and former Miss Arizona, had graduated from Arizona State University. She was living in New York City. And Tyler had what he thought was the perfect job for her.
He said, we have this youth organization, we'd love to get you involved. I briefly met Charlie for maybe 2 minutes. Quick handshake, hi, nice to meet you. Mind you, I did not know after that brief meeting that Tyler and Charlie had sat down, and Tyler was like, this is the girl that I need to hire for something with regard to the faith component of the outreach that they were trying to start. And he was like, so next time you're in New York, you really should sit down with her. And then that kind of sparked it.
Why would she be known for that? Ask yourself that. Why would she be known to have, extreme, pull when it comes to like outreach and faith and stuff like that? It's because she already had history with the Roman angels that she went over to Romania and started giving kids back to Jeffrey Epstein. This is all facts, bro. This is not, she got kicked out of Romania. Her and her ministry that was backed by the United States government at the time. Everything's happening in this case stinks. We will never know. Yeah, false flags. Well, yeah, but your brain tells you, bro. Your brain tells you that bitch right there is not a grieving fucking woman. You can tell. I study sociology, so a lot of this is just how you move. When you can see the edges of your lips going down when you're trying to kind of smile and your eyes don't match the curvature, it's a false flag. That's a false flag. That's somebody lying. Oh, fucking blockhead ass bitch. I can't stand this motherfucker. I swear to God I can't.
Everything else.
They did end up having that meeting in New York, and what started as a job interview quickly drew the spark that Eric.
They didn't even put Trump in it? Okay.
And
Okay. So that right there, people, is called a psyop. Hold on. That right there is called a psyop. They literally told us before. They told us that, or he told us actually, that Trump had put Erica in front of him. Now they're completely abandoned that whole storyline. So now we're stuck with this chick putting her in front of him. So that's number one. We got our first little dilemma here.
And then it was about 15 minutes in, I quickly pivoted away from wanting to hire her to wanting to date her.
Wonder why.
How that worked quite well.
He grilled me for hours. Grilling's.
That's crazy. That interview that they just showed us was the interview where he said Trump put them together. And they cut that out and then just proceeded to right after what he says. Hey, they know what they doing.
The proper term, but we debated back and forth. Philosophy, politics, theology, anything that Charlie loved to talk about, we talked about it. And afterwards, he was done eating and he just looked at me and he goes, I'm not gonna hire you. And I said, I did not need the job. I said, I was fine with consulting with you guys if you needed anything with regard to help. I have plenty of things going on in New York City. I said, I'm gonna date you. I said, you don't wanna just be friends for a little bit?
And I told her I had enough friends and that I didn't want to be friends with her, so that was kind of a non-starter. But if she wanted to date, that would be great. I had enough friends. And I think she still finds that to be very funny, but I meant it.
And I tried to process that on the walk home, and that's when I called my mom. And she was like, oh, are you working with him? Are you gonna get a job with him? And I was like, no, but I got a boyfriend. And it was a moment. I literally had to walk home to process everything that just happened because, again, the Lord knew that I needed a man that was going to be so assertive, not play game.
I'm sorry. She had to walk home. She got dropped off in a different place, but she walked home. The shit that this bitch says does not make sense, bro. Nothing that she has said so far makes any sense. Like, I'm gonna walk home from an interview that wasn't by my house, but I got dropped off to the interview. You heard her say that. She got dropped off to the interview, but she walked home, brother. And she accepted. It wasn't like, hey, would you go out? Hey, can we get to know each other? Hey, I got a boyfriend now. That bitch is good at, she's like a succubus or something. Like, the bitch knows what the fuck she's doing. But when it comes to this outside world, like trying to prove it to us, we know better. We can see through this facade, this bitch ass mask and pounds of fucking makeup she got on, that she's a fake ass person. She's a psyop, bro. There's no question.
Not say, yeah, let's just be friends and see how it goes. Let's just talk it out. But no, he was so direct. He was so clear. I want to date you with the intention of marrying you. He didn't want to waste his time. He didn't want to waste time.
When did you know you were in love?
He knew immediately. And I knew there was something there. But I, prior to that, was praying that if he was to be my future husband, that the Lord would make it so clear that I would have such a peace about it, outside of wearing a suit, outside of work-related events. And he just was amazing.
Turning Point meant a lot too. This campus was just 2 buildings at the time, but the organization was already well on its way to becoming a force in American politics.
You know, it's funny about leftists on college
Because
campuses.
Charlie Kirk is who got Trump elected. Charlie Kirk started feeling differently about a certain people 2 weeks before his death, and now they've used adjectives as far as like, oh, great, powerful, wonderful, caring, stuff like that, to describe Charlie in a way. And then also whenever they're talking about his love for that certain people, they forget to actually put in the truth of where he was like 2 weeks prior to that on stage talking to a big group of people, telling them how he actually felt. They have gassed. Could you imagine being Charlie, bro? You've seen them pictures, bro. We know, like, those pictures would have never came from a guy like me, right? Because I'm not like all giddy with unicorns and fucking butterflies shoved up my ass. He felt that way, bro. He was like, he said from his own mouth that he saved himself for marriage, and y'all know what that means. So he was completely dumbfounded. He just saw a girl who liked him, that was giving him attention that he needed to feel, because he was already smart. He was already like there. He just needed that other piece to make him better, or to look better, however you want to see it. Sorry, y'all. I don't want to go through this whole damn video, honestly. I want to show y'all.
I have to rush home. When you come home, home is waiting for you. I was never the type of wife that looked at my phone and said, okay, you better be home at 5 o'clock for dinner when I have it on the table. Never. I said, home is here for you when you get home. Dinner will be ready whenever you're ready to eat. I will never make you feel guilty for pursuing what the Lord has put on your heart.
Did you know right away that Charlie was destined for something larger than life?
Already patting her
I
eye.
had great disposition about him, so I knew that he was never going to be
Bitch.
he.
I hate this motherfucking
Right
bitch.
away
I
that
swear
Charlie
to God,
was
I do.
destined for something larger than life?
Charlie has a great disposition.
Let me fucking pause it. Wow. Yeah, I'm sitting here pressing the fucking button to pause this bitch and it is not letting me. Hold on, come here.
When you get home, dinner will be ready whenever you're ready to eat.
Than life.
Charlie has.
Okay. She just got done patting her eyes. Thank God. Damn. She just got done patting her eyes, right? Come on. Come with me. Come with me. Come with me. I'm standing on top of my little fireplace. All right. What? She just got done patting her eyes, brother. Just got done patting her eyes. Where the fuck is the tears? Where the fuck is the fucking tears, man? No snot nose, perfect, everything, no red eyes, nothing. She just got done patting her fucking eyes, bro. Y'all believe this shit? If y'all believe this shit, I got oceanfront property in fucking Arizona, buddy. You wanna buy it?
Great disposition about him. So I knew that he was never going to be just, he operated, everyone knew this, the way he operated his life, he wasn't gonna waste time, he wasn't gonna waste the one life that the Lord has blessed him with. When you get married to someone you love, you never think, oh, I mean, at least we didn't, what our future was going to look like. It's not that you sign up for something. You just marry the love of your life, and however that unfolds, it unfolds, and we both have very similar understandings, and I knew, obviously I knew his life would be
Baby girl.
All of our lives are important, but all I cared about was loving him and being a wife to him, being a
You
mother to his
okay?
children.
You just woke up.
That to me was so much more important. Everything else I could care less.
Charlie was so disciplined. He had his routine.
I know.
He worked out.
He did.
He did his.
Okay.
That to me was so much more important.
One thing I want y'all to go look at conveniently. Oh my God. It seems to like I've paused this TV so many times, but now I'm on live, so it's just gonna throw ads up as much as it can. This precious baby, whatever, girl, boy, whatever it is. Why in the fuck? All right, if they're taking a picture that way, right? Or that way, sorry, that way. Okay. And they're getting shot, they're getting another picture from this way. Why ain't that baby at least facing the other fucking camera back here? Right? Because it's pretty obvious that they're not posing for whatever camera this is. I guess they just get, you know, a whole bunch of photos taken from every direction just to see which one looks the best, I guess. But you will never find one of their kids' face. Never. Never. And you will never find Miss Erica pregnant. No pictures, no nothing. Why? Very, very weird. Very weird.
Everything else I could care less.
Charlie was so disciplined. He had his routine.
I know.
He worked out.
He did.
He did his reading.
Yeah.
Are you now stepping into that?
Him and I are very similar from the standpoint of making yourself a better person as life goes on. We all live many lives, and we all are constantly trying, at least Charlie and I, we're constantly trying to improve ourselves. We always worked out. We have the same trainer because him and I are athletes. It always goes back to the basic and simple things.
Hey, see how she's dressed there? All covered up?
All of that stuff. But something that was so powerful about Charlie is that he mastered self-control. He would say, know your nature. He mastered that. He perfected that. From the standpoint of, yes, he was very hard on himself. I have the journals to prove it. Very hard on himself. But he held himself to such a high standard because he wanted the people that were around him to be better also. And he wasn't going to be a leader that told people what to do and not do it.
He worked so hard.
He did.
he was the hardest working person in my business I've ever seen. Was that hard for you guys to balance that work and the family?
So when we first started dating and when we were first married, we would travel everywhere together. We were on the road 350 some days out of the year. And then once we had our first child, it was an adjustment period because I wanted to be home with our little one.
No face.
He was so good about always wanting
No
to
face.
come home.
That's
Always
crazy.
wanted to come home. And I wanted to make sure that he wanted to come home. Again, that's why I never said, what are you doing? Why are you gone? Why are you traveling so much? I never had those. His heart, and I knew what he was doing was so important. And he always included me in it.
No tears.
There were times where I would go to his events,
No
and there were
tears.
times where I wouldn't, but it was a family-oriented mission. So I never once
She's
was
talking with
threatened by that
disgust.
because
When somebody
I was a
points
part of
their
it.
fucking lips down,
My cousin Brian died when he was
shut your
35 years
bitch ass
old.
up. They just be throwing any ads up there now. So, no tear, Erica. Okay. No thanks, bitch. I ain't paying y'all shit.
He would come in, open the junk drawer. Everyone has a junk drawer. Open the junk drawer, said Shabbat Shalom, put it in there, turn the phone off, slam the door, and he felt so free because he was unreachable.
He said what now? What did he say? Shabbat Shalom. What is that? What language is that, people? Come on, you know the language. Come on, people. Look at that, bro. That may be a little clipper right there. We can clip that, okay? Because now she just, added the group in there. So before he would put his phone away for, just not wanting to be contacted by anybody, he would say, all together, people, Shabbat Shalom.
For 24, 48 hours.
Did you see Charlie change in the 7 years that you knew him? How did he change?
When he became a father, and you know this, when you become a parent, when you become a husband or a wife, it changes you. I mean, being on the altar and making a covenant with the Lord and saying, this is my person, it changes you. You become one. Everything becomes one.
No
Nothing is
face, no
separated.
face,
And
no face.
It was
No
just
face, no face.
powerful because I got to see him grow, not just in wisdom. He read a lot of books. Wisdom, but he grew in patience. And you can see that on campus too. You see the evolution of him going from
Oh yeah, they saw the evolution, all
all the
right.
time to then putting it down.
They knew he was
taking a
going to be
sip
the
of his
next
tea,
president.
throwing in a throat coat and just listening. You could see how he evolved into this incredible man who he mastered himself.
He became more tranquil
Yeah.
as he grew older.
He did, and that was a huge testament.
Y'all just seen she don't have no fucking tears. Where the fuck? What the fuck is she wiping off her goddamn face?
Charlie that no one else knows that you want to share?
Okay, so he would name all of my
This
daughters
bitch is
and my
either
son's stuffed animals.
bipolar, psychotic, or fucking both. I don't know.
Animal was the platypus.
I'm sorry. That's basically all I'm gonna show because this irritates the shit out of me. When you have, let's get this motherfucker's face off of this. Back it up a little bit.
My daughters and my.
Okay. I'm sorry. That bitch got Charlie killed. That bitch helped get Charlie killed. And I promise that everything that I've studied in sociology, everything that I've studied abroad beyond that one thing, tells me that her facial expressions, whether it's her, like, all right now, you see, I pointed this out before. Now, when you're talking and trying to smile, your frown is always there, right? In this corner of her lip. It's always there. She's talking with disgust, like trying to smile. Okay? She kind of bad. She ain't fucking bad, bro. That looks like a fucking pit bull with blonde hair, bro. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And if you call that bad, yeah, she bad. She kill you bad. She kill you bad. Yeah, she bad like that. That's facts, bro. Can't nobody tell me that fake ass bitch right there didn't help get Charlie killed. She's a psyop. That's it. She been wiping her eyes this whole fucking time, and I've gotten up close to that motherfucker. There's a 4K TV, man. There ain't no fucking tears there. I can't wait. I hope to God that Candace Owens, and it's about to come on, so I'm about to let y'all's ass go. I hope to God Candace Owens saw this, and I seen the caption on her shit was about this interview. She lied in this interview. And if y'all want to find out exactly what she lied about, you should probably go watch fucking Candace here in a minute. Because it's coming. She lied about Mikey, the guy that everybody, his number one person on TP USA, or Turning Point USA. The number one guy, when Charlie Kirk got shot before he ever hit the floor, this motherfucker casually walked off. His dad said that he immediately got a call from his son telling him to put prayers in the air and tell the church and everybody else to put prayers in the air for him. But that's not what she said. That's not what the fuck she said. She said that Mikey immediately called her. And you know what the time frame on that is? 0.08 seconds after Charlie Kirk got shot, bro. Tell me if that ain't fucking like some crazy timing. The boy was fast with that shit. Okay? So not only did he call her, hang up with her immediately, because that's what people do, right? They don't ask questions. They don't do anything else. Just hang up with her and then call his dad. So there's so many fucking differing stories. The truth is, and everybody in the world can see the truth, is that we are compromised as a country, and you can no longer have freedom of speech, brother. We're compromised by another country or another region, state, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. The mayoral race that happened in New York yesterday. Go look up their last debate, bro. And it's a question of what is when you become mayor or whatever, governor, whatever the fuck it is, whatever they was going through. I think it was mayor. What's the first foreign place you're going? Because it's such a big deal. Everybody on that fucking panel, 4, 5, 6, 7 different motherfuckers said Israel. What? What the fuck? This is United States motherfucking, like, come on, bro. And we're just sitting here just like, yeah. We like the fucking like getting fucked every day by another country that's running shit, that's compromised our own government, that's done everything possible to sabotage our well-being. We're okay with that. It's fine. We're good. We're good. It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter that there was a whole genocide happening over there. It don't matter. We're good. Good. We're good. Kids, we're good. Okay? I got news for every one of y'all. Okay? There's something big coming, and it ain't this. This little piece of what's about to happen. Okay, we got the 3-Eye Atlas. We got wars in different places. We got all these things, right? And they have to cover up the e-files. You know what I'm talking about. We ain't talking about e-filing your deposit or whatever. We talking about the e-files, EP files, whatever you want to say. That's what they've been getting off of this whole time. They've done everything. 3i Atlas, fucking wars, fucking this, Venezuela, all these different fucking things. Just so we ain't standing up as a people. Shut the government down. Take away all the food stamps. Then give them half of it. Because that's going to work. That's going to work. Them people going to make it without having. We all know how them people roll whenever they got them food stamps. If you have them and you need them, that's great. If you have them and you didn't, those are the people I'm talking about. Because they expect it. They count on it. They buy stuff with it. You shut that down, watch what will happen. The whole world's going to go up in flames. You deny the people food. You deny them truth. There's only one option after that. And to Sam Hollins, she's not bad. She's not. She's not, dude. Any bitch that looks like this, stay the fuck away from them. Stay the fuck away from people that look like this bitch. She's playing in our face, bro. She's did it a couple of times now. At the parade or whatever the fuck they had in Arizona, because that damn sure wasn't no funeral. Looked more like a rally to me than anything. MAGA's losing their fucking mind. They ain't got nobody fucking backing them up. I used to be a supporter. I can't support the bullshit no more. Why? It's no longer left and right. It's like people versus fucking government entities or psyops that influence generations and stop people from actually becoming what they're supposed to become. Could you imagine if Charlie Kirk became our president? Like, for real. You know how much shit would have happened? They knew. Charlie Kirk was the reason why Trump got elected in the first place. Won him the popular vote of the young people. He wasn't cutting for the bullshit no more. And if he had it his way, if Charlie Kirk would have had it his way and he would have ran for president, this next presidency, he would have won by a landslide. That's a fact. They taking him out, bro. If you speak out and you really truth teller, you're a real truth teller, they gonna take your ass out, brother. They ain't stopping. They ain't trying to stop. They don't care. If you trying to let people know what's up, they gonna fucking put your ass down. That's how that shit works. All right, so we got to see a little bit. I encourage everybody to go check out Candace Owens. Don't hang on to every fucking word she says. Don't hang on to every word that I say, for sure. But please do your own fucking research. These motherfuckers have played us, and now they're playing us out. Okay? It's happening. We got to become the fourth branch of government. We got to hold them motherfuckers accountable. Because if we don't, we can't talk. We got to stay quiet. And we just got to say, yes, sir. Take our licks and go. Okay? I encourage everybody, every person, to do some just simple research and try to figure out why they would do this. Why would they do so much shit to stop one thing from happening? One thing. And we're talking about the e-files. Why would they say? Because the whole world would turn upside down. Could you imagine all the people that are running shit, all the people that are in power are fucking pedos that have been connected to that type of shit? That'd be amazing, wouldn't it? That'd be life changing, wouldn't it? That'd be world changing, wouldn't it? The infrastructure would have to change. The money would have to change. Everything would have to change, right? We'd be holding them up at the stake, brother. This is what needs to happen, man. Everybody, come on, bro. We need to come together. Fuck your race, fuck your politics, fuck what, religion, all that shit. It's not important right now. What's important is that we come together as a people and fucking take this shit back. Because if we don't, we're just as fucking guilty as that bitch right there. Y'all have a blessed one. I'll see y'all later.